I decided to shake up one of the best conferences in all of college football to see if Appalachian State could survive a rebuild in the ACC. But there's a twist. The goal of this video will be to restructure the ACC and turn it into the All-Carolina Conference, the new ACC. With me being a former App State football player myself, facing some of these schools in real life gave me a true understanding for how deep these rivalries really are. When I was in school, we beat both North and South Carolina in the same year and were crowned the best football team in the Carolinas. But that was in 2019. There's only one way to find out if this is still true, and today we're gonna put that to the test. To make this rebuild even harder, I have created a few challenges that I have to do by the end of this video, or I have to give away a signed App State football jersey from myself. Oh, you think I'm joking? Let me show you. As you can see, I got one of the home game jerseys right here. Last name Evans, one of my jerseys. Then I also have an away game jersey. I'm thinking about giving away a home game jersey to see if you all, you know what I'm saying, would be interested in that, but I don't plan on giving it away because I know I'm going to knock out these challenges. The challenges in this video will go something like this. I got to recruit the #1 class in our conference, go undefeated versus all football teams in the state of North Carolina in the season, win the ACC, the All-Carolina Conference, win a bowl game, and I'll throw a bonus in there for y'all. I got to recreate the biggest upset in NCAA football history by defeating the Michigan Wolverines in a season opener before I leave. Let's begin by checking out the conference as a whole to see what schools made the switch to the new ACC. As you can see, we got App State in here, we got Coastal Carolina in here, we got ECU in here, and all the other teams in North Carolina that's already been inside the ACC conference. Then on the other side, we got teams like Clemson, who's in the state of South Carolina. We put Coastal Carolina over there since they're in South Carolina. And then we also threw in Georgia Southern since they're Appalachian State rival, as well as keeping in Miami and Florida State just to uphold the tradition of the ACC. So we got good teams on both sides. We got to come down and see who's going to win this conference, man. Is Appalachian State good enough to survive a rebuild in the new Carolina Conference? Let's find out now. All right, let's check out the schedule for season #1. We open up with the Michigan Wolverines. Like I said, they are the #8 ranked team in the country. Then we go and play Syracuse, VT, play the #16 Miami. We played them in real life and lost when I was there. 22 ranked Wake Forest, I played them in real life. We lost that game as well. Probably that should be a cupcake game. They always low bros. We always spank them. ECU, they the little bros as well. North Carolina, I never lost to North Carolina. I beat them in real life, so they the little bros too.
Maybe you should just like ease off a bit.
Duke never got a chance to play against them. I'm excited about that game. Florida State's gonna be a tough one. And then we got NC State coming in at rank #13. All right, to kick out the preseason, we come in ranked at, hey, #42 in the country, man. Ranked #42 in the country as a 3-star prestige, 75 overall team with a 77 offense and a 76 defense. This ain't that bad. You know, I've done rebuilds where we were in the hundreds way back, but 42, we can do something with this. This is promising. Game #1 against the University of Michigan, man. Let's see if we can knock off the big boys. As you can see, game #1 against the big dogs. Let's see if we can knock them off again, man. I'm feeling the upset right here. Now, mind you, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna do it just like this. Okay, Michigan goes up 10 early in the first quarter. I do not like that. Can we fight back? Oh my goodness, this is not looking too good. This is gonna be ugly. We're down 24-0 at half. We at least gotta put some points on the board. 27-0 at the end of the third quarter. I don't even know if I want to keep doing this. End of game #1, we lose 27-0 against Michigan. I mean, they were the #8 ranked team in the country, so it makes sense. But guess what? We still got a couple more shots at them because we're gonna play them in our first game every single season. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. As you can see, Syracuse came to play today, and it's not looking too well for us right now. We're about to go down 0-2 to begin the season, but that's okay. We're going to shake back. We're going to shake back. Let's see if we can put some points on the board right here, though. Okay, at least we fighting, man. At least we fight, man. We put some points on the board. I'm proud of our guys. It's year #1 with me as a coach. What do we expect? You know what I'm saying? We got some things we got to iron out, and it's going to make sense once it's all said and done. All right, here we are about to play Virginia Tech. They're 2-0. We're 0-2. But things can't keep playing out like this. It just can't keep going like this. So what we're going to do, we're going to play this game. We're going to get this done. But we're going to come back and see y'all at the end of this. We're about to fall to 0-3, losing against Virginia Tech, 31-14. Unless we put some points on the board here, but it's still gonna be an L. Let's see what we can do. It's starting to look like the All-Carolina Conference is not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be, man. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be easy, cake games. App State comes in, dominates like they do in real life, but in the game is just not that case. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week and see what we got. Virginia is 3-3. We're 0-4. We go 0 in whatever, I will resign as head coach. So we gotta win this game. We lost 24-38. I don't know who we have to beat, but we at least gotta have one win season number one. Look, we know year number one is always gonna be rough, but this, I ain't never had a season like this as a head coach, man. Look, I might get fired before I even get a chance to resign if we keep playing like this. And I would say the worst part about being 0-5 is in our new conference, every team is gonna be ranked. Wake Forest is ranked number 14 in the country at 4-1. Like, this is not gonna get easier week to week. We just lost 14-35. Now look, Charlotte, y'all are up next. Y'all have to be the team that we beat to make sure I do not resign unless I get fired, because we got to come back for season number 2. We have to. Season number 2, it's going to be a lot different. I promise it's going to be a lot different. We're not going to have any of these blowout games where we losing by a lot. No, none of that's not happening anymore. Season number 1, I'll give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We kind of working things out. It's a new regime. Everybody's trying to understand my culture as a head coach, and I'm pushing that to my guys. But guess what? Next year, things gonna be different. And we just picked up another commit from free safety Blake Hayden. I like that. Let's go. We're 0-6. Charlotte's 1-5. We lost to Charlotte 42-25. App State went from being on the top of the mountain to being in the middle of the valley just that fast. Okay, here we go. We got some commits, man. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 commits. I like that. Signed 2 4-stars. Okay, look, we getting at least some progress, a little foundation of our team set for next year and the years to come. Let's go. ECU's 0-7. This is the battle of the defeated teams in the All Carolina Conference. Not undefeated teams, but defeated teams, man. Let's go ahead and see who wins this game. We finally got to win. 21-0. I don't have to resign, but I still might get fired. There's still a negative side of things, man, because even though we just won 21-0 against ECU, we do have to play North Carolina next week. They're a pretty highly ranked team right now. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing. They're balling. They're the number 3 ranked team in the country. But we about to try and go in and upset them and mess up their season. That's what we're here to do. Let's go ahead and try that. All right, it's that time against the number 2. Let me correct myself. Ranked team in the country. University of North Carolina Tar Heels. They are 8-0. We're 1-7. I really don't even want to look at this game right here. I know it's going to be ugly. We lost 42-28. I mean, kind of expected, you know what I'm saying? It's season number 1, like I said, man. We might as well just finish simming through the rest of season number 1, getting into season number 2. Season number 2 is probably going to be a struggle too. But season number 3 and season number 4, man, we gotta make it happen in those seasons. I promise. Here we are to finish the season off, man. We are ranked 6 in our side of the division of our conference. Let's go to the whole ACC. North Carolina finished 12-0. Miami 11-1. VT 9-3, as well as Syracuse, NC State. Wake Forest was 8-4. South Carolina and Duke both were 6-6. Florida State and Clemson were 5-7. And then you see us, Charlotte, and Coastal Carolina, Georgia, Southern, Eastern Carolina, all at the bottom, man. Holy cow. Let's show y'all exactly how our season went, man. We lost to Michigan. They went 11-1 this year. They're still the ranked number 5 team in the country. We lost to Syracuse. They're still ranked in the top 25 as well. We lost to Miami. They're ranked number 4 in the country. We lost to Wake. They're still ranked number 22. UNC is ranked number 2, and NC State is ranked number 17. So we lost to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 top teams in the rank poll, man. Like, our schedule can't get any harder, man. You face 6 teams that are ranked in the top 25 and lose to all 6 teams. I can say you can't be mad, but you know what I'm saying? You kind of accept it. But we did get a couple wins against Florida State, Duke, and who else did we beat? ECU right here. Florida State, Duke, and ECU. So next year, we hoping at least we can double our wins from 3 wins to at least 6 and go to a bowl game. Further ado, let's go ahead and skip to the next season. Look, I was making all that noise talking about they was going to fire me, but look, 3-9. Job security right now is still safe, man. Job security right now is still safe. We're 0-1 versus rivals, and we're 0-5 versus top 25 ranked teams, man. This ain't good. But guess what? It's a step up from where they were last year. They were 1-11 last year, 2-10 the year before. So look, we at least passed those you know what I'm saying, those last 2 seasons, man. To kick off season number 2, this is what our conference is looking like. Same as last year, but Miami's ranked number 2 in the country. Syracuse is ranked number 14. NC State is ranked number 23. Wake Forest is still ranked at number 17, and North Carolina is the number 7th ranked team in the country. So We gotta fight and scratch to earn everything in the All Carolina Conference, man. It's not easy, but we still gonna make it happen. Let's take a look and see what the schedule's looking like this year. Florida State, Fresno, VT. We could take Texas State off. We're not gonna play them. Actually, who should we take? Let's take I gotta take one of these teams off because we gotta play Michigan. Oh, there they go, the number 5 ranked team in the country still. Here we are, week number 1, and we have to play the number 5 ranked Michigan Wolverines. Now look, we redshirted a lot of players thinking year 2 is gonna look a lot similar to year 1. Don't be surprised if we come out with the upset. We lost 38-17, but it's all good, man. We got a couple more years to knock these guys off, man. I feel like it's gonna happen one of these years. When? I don't know. All right, look, week number 2, Florida State's 0-1. We're 0-1. Let's see who comes out on top, man. We lost to Florida State 31-10. We beat them last year with a worse team. But at the same time, like I said, I redshirted all of our star players. Anybody that was a freshman last year, they're not playing. So we're really playing with our 2s and our 3s right now. So I don't expect this year to be that well. Just know all of our players coming out of this year will be better. We should have a couple 90 overall players. We have a few right now, but we should have multiple guys in the 90+ overall area. And from there, should be able to work with that. Virginia Tech 2-1. We're 0-2. Week number 5, baby. Before we head in and play Syracuse, we got straight up destroyed. 52-17. That wasn't even close. 0-3 to start off year number 2 as a head coach. It's not looking too good for my alma mater, man. I can't come back to the school I played for and coach like this. At some point, I have to turn things around. Undefeated Syracuse against the defeated Appalachian State Mountaineers. We lost 28-10, but hey, at least we head in and play Texas State next week. That game has to be a must-win for us. Shouldn't even be a contest. I don't care if we're 0-30. We have to beat Texas State this upcoming week. As I was saying before, this is a must-win game. Texas State's 0-4. They're terrible. They're terrible. There's no way we lose. All right, look, it was a close game, 24-22, but we pulled off the win. Now look, y'all might not be seeing these players I'm recruiting right now, but when I tell you we got some heat coming in for y'all, I promise we got some heat coming in for y'all. So look, we're about to play Miami, who's 5-1. We're 1-4. They're ranked number 11 in the country. But it's time to play Miami. Let's go ahead and see how we do versus them. And we lost 47-17. So as expected, we lost to them. But I like the players that we got on our recruiting board. I like the players that we're gonna still end up getting after we get a few more commits. And then we're gonna try and get a couple late steals towards the end of the year to bring in some heavy hitters for seasons number 3 and seasons number 4. All right, here we go against another ranked opponent. NC State's coming in at 5-1, number 14th ranked team in the country. Then we gotta go play Wake right after, who's ranked number 6, bro. This is a hard conference. And we lost 40-14, man. Like, how will App State survive the All Carolina Conference? Wake Forest lost. They're no longer ranked number 6, but now they're ranked number 19. They're 5-2 now. We're 1-6 still. Hopefully we can knock them. I spoke too soon. We lost 38-13, man. Look, hey, will we get more wins than we had last year? Can that be the challenge for this season? Can we at least get more wins than we had last year? Because it is not looking too pretty. 28-31, man. Like, it's acceptable, man. It's acceptable. Our team's not where we want them to be yet. We're losing some close games, though. So that's promising. That's real promising. I like it. UNC's ranked number 9 in the country at 7-2. And we're on the complete opposite spectrum at 1-8. Let's go ahead, take this butt whooping. We already know 52-14 loss, man. That was expected. I'm not even mad about this one. I'm not hurt about this one. I don't even feel no type of way about that one because we knew what was gonna happen, man. That's the top 10 ranked team in the country playing against a 1-8, now 1-9 Appalachian State Mountaineer. Let's go ahead, just finish this season off, and I will catch y'all at the beginning of year number 3. As you can see, we finished season number 2 at the bottom of the totem pole again, man. We only had 2 wins this season. We were 2-10, second to last team, right in front of Georgia Southern, man. We got to bounce back. As you can see at the top, you got NC State was 11-1, Syracuse was 10-2, Miami 10-2, North Carolina. Literally, we had 5 teams ranked in the top 25 at the end of the year, as well as playing Michigan, game number 1, who was ranked as well. So, you know, it's been a pretty tough schedule, tough slate for us these past 2 years, but at some point we do got to turn it around. Let me go ahead and show y'all who we beat. So we beat Texas State 24-22. Then we ended up lucking up and beating the Charlotte 49ers 35-28, man. So at some point we do got to get a conference, like a legit conference win. I count Charlotte, but I want to beat a North Carolina, NC State, a Wake, a Duke. I want to beat one of those teams, man. We have yet to do that. So let's go ahead and knock one of these bigger name teams in the conference out. At the end of year number 2, man, that job security's not looking too good. You see, we went from safe to low. We are now 5-19 as a head coach at Appalachian State in my career. We're now 1-1 versus rivals. We beat Charlotte, which was cool. We're 0-11 against any team that's ranked in the top 25, and we have still yet to reach a bowl game. I don't know if we're gonna be here too much longer. We gotta turn things around. When I say fast, I mean ASAP. So let's go ahead and try and do this real quick so we can finish out the rest of this rebuild without having to give up anything to y'all in this giveaway. And we can check off one of the things on our challenges, man. We signed the top class in the conference in season number 2. Let's go ahead and show y'all what this team looks like. So we signed the number 3 recruiting class overall in the country. We had 2 5-stars, 10 4-stars, 6 3-stars. We got 2 5-star athletes with Patrick and Horn. And we got a plethora of 4-stars with Duke, Johnson, Reese, Davis, Stewart, Sutton, McDuffie, Austin, Gonzalez, and Hayes. And then you see we read up with our 3-stars here, man. So we went really big in our bag with these athletes. I don't even know how many athletes we signed. It's gonna be the squad right here that's gonna turn things around for our program, because we haven't even played anybody that we've recruited, because we've had everyone redshirted. We've had a couple people that were already on the team in the mid 80s that I've redshirted as well. So this will be the first year where we got a lot of new faces touching the field and making some plays, you know. Hopefully we have a better season this year and knock off the rest of our challenges. All right, here we go, kicking off year number 3. This is what the conference is looking like again. Same as usual. You got Miami ranked number 8 in the country, Syracuse ranked number 12, NC State ranked number 7, North Carolina ranked number 10, and Wake Forest ranked number 16. As usual, we got at least 5 teams ranked in the top 25 while we're just sitting ducks right here, and we gotta make a comeback to become one of those teams that can lead this division. Okay, here we go. Looking over our schedule for season number 3, we're still opening up at the University of Michigan. And then in week number 4, we play South Al. And then after that, it's straight conference play, man. We got to make some shake this year. All right, here we go. Week number 1 versus number 10 ranked Michigan in the big house. Can we pull off the upset? No, we can't. 56-10. That was not pretty. It might be the first rebuild I've ever seen where somebody comes in, tries to improve a team, and gets fired. This game is on Heisman, so it's on the hardest it's gonna get, man. It's on the hardest it's gonna get, and we're just gonna see what this game let us do. Here we go against 1-2 South Al. We're 0-1. Can we please at least get 1 win early in the season? We lost to South Al, yo. We about to get fired. I'm about to have to start playing these games. We cannot lose our job. No, we not doing that. And then we gotta go play the number 5 Miami Hurricanes. And we already know how that game's gonna end. 48-7. Who we got next, man? I know it's gonna be another ranked team. I ain't gonna lie, this conference here might be better than the SEC. I'm just saying, this conference here might be better than the SEC. And Coastal, they're 3-2, we're 0-5. We lost, man. Oh, we about to get fired. We're about to get fired. Look, we about to have to put all our eggs in the basket in year 4 and play every single game, because the CPU is not really getting the job done for us right now. We're doing a great job recruiting. We had the top recruiting class in our conference last year. We still can't win a game. All right, 1-5, North Carolina State, and we lost by a large amount. Oh man, I know y'all can feel the disappointment on my face and in my voice right now, because I go from winning it big at FAU with my last rebuild to coming to my alma mater and doing this. Oh, to all my App State fans out there, please don't hate me. Just know, hey, it's rough times right now, man. It's rough times right now. Wow, we won a game. We beat Wake Forest 45-3. It ain't gonna help us much, but hey, we at least won a game. See what we could do versus Duke, man. They 4-4, we 1-7. We lost 39-56, yo. We about to have a 1-win season. This ain't going like I thought it was gonna go. I thought this was gonna be a cakewalk. I sincerely did. I thought this was gonna be easy, play some games, but they got North Carolina, Wake Forest, all these teams acting like they Alabama, Georgia. Like, y'all are not them, but hey, we gon', it's a video game. We'll let y'all be there. UNC destroyed us, as they should, 34-6. So what I'm thinking for year 4, if they allow me to coach year 4, is I'm gonna play every single game. Y'all are gonna see us go from being the diamond in the rough. That's what it's gonna be. That's what we're gonna call year 4. Diamond in the rough year, man. We're gonna be in the dirt, in the sand, but week by week, win by win, we're gonna dust that we're gonna brush that dirt off, man. Y'all gonna see us become that team if I still got a coaching job. we got to make sure I still got one of those. And it doesn't help that we keep getting a new defense and offensive coordinator every year to where we have less stuff on our coaches, man. Like it's terrible. Finish out season number 3, man. We were 1-11 and we finished last in the conference. Even Georgia Southern had 4 wins. Coastal Carolina had 4 wins. ECU had 8. How does ECU, a 1 prestige team, have 8 wins in the new ACC? Look, I see what we got to do. Next year, I'm playing every single game. It's the main thing. I got to still have a job. Pray for me. Yo, we got fired before year 4 even started. To one of my very lucky subscribers, you will be winning a signed Appalachian State Darrington Evans jersey from me to you. Just make sure you're following me on my Kick channel. I'm putting that as my top pinned tweet. Don't forget to click that link and hit that follow.